The Stratton bypass, part of the A419 road, is a significant dual carriageway bypassing Swindon. It serves as a major route connecting the M4 motorway at junction 15 to the M5 motorway near Whitminster, Gloucestershire. This bypass is crucial for facilitating traffic flow between the M4 and M5 corridors, particularly for vehicles travelling between Swindon and Cirencester, and Gloucester for that matter. Cheltenham too. The A419 generally follows the course of the ancient Roman road, the Ermine Way, though some sections deviate due to modern developments. Notably, the A419 is managed and maintained by the Road Management Group on behalf of the UK Department of Transport. Hello, I'm John and welcome to John's Box, my YouTube channel, and to another edition in the series Swindon Roads and Streets. So far, we've featured the Magic Roundabout, the M4 motorway, Queen's Drive, Victoria Road, and today it's the turn of the Stratton bypass in its 5th edition, which opened back in 1977. Now, I've got a personal memory of this. I remember walking with my sister here, there and everywhere at the age of 12, and I walked over one of those bridges, and beneath I saw that new Stratton bypass, which hadn't yet opened. So that's a personal memory. Shows you how old I am. So I'm going to look at the history of the Stratton bypass. Remember now it's about 10 miles long. That's from the M5 from junction 15 of the M4 to when it goes past to that Blunsdon bit, because it has been extended as well. So we're going to find out also some interesting bits and bobs about the Stratton bypass. Plus we're going to take a complete journey through the Stratton bypass. I'll be talking about the landmarks along the way, some interesting snippets of history too, finishing off at Blunsdon. So without further ado, sit back and relax and enjoy what you see. Here are some key milestones. In 1977, the 3-mile section known as the Stratton St Margaret bypass was opened, alleviating congestion in the Swindon area. In 1988, the 2-mile section between Blunsdon and Cricklade, the improvement was completed, further enhancing A419's capacity. In 1997, the 4-mile Latin bypass opened, contributing to the overall improvement of the A419 corridor. Between 2006 and 2009, a dual carriageway bypass was constructed to address bottlenecks at Blunsdon traffic lights and the nearby Turnpike roundabout, where local traffic mixed through traffic for the M4 and the Cotswolds. And in 2007, a flyover at Commonhead, main junction for South East Swindon, was opened to traffic, reducing congestion in the area. The Stratton bypass has undergone several improvements over the years to enhance the capacity and safety. In the early 2000s, significant upgrades were made to the Commonhead and Blunsdon areas, including the construction of grade-separated junctions and the creation of bypasses to alleviate congestion and improve road safety. These enhancements have been instrumental in reducing accident rates and improving travel times. In February 2025, National Highways initiated a series of essential repairs on the A419 between Swindon and South Marston. The work, which includes concrete repairs, parapet replacements and resurfacing, necessitated multiple road closures. These closures were scheduled during off-peak hours to minimise disruption, with full closures occurring overnight on weekdays and during weekends. Looking ahead, there are plans to further improve the infrastructure along the A419. A proposed project involves the construction of the Great Stool Bridge, aimed at alleviating congestion from the New Eastern Villages development. This bridge would provide additional routes for traffic, helping to disperse vehicle movements and reduce pressure on existing junctions. For travellers, the A419 offers convenient access to key destinations. The G Park Swindon Logistics Hub, located along the A419, provides direct dual carriageway access to the M4 Junction 15, facilitating efficient transportation and distribution operations. Overall, the Stratton Bypass A419 plays a vital role in the regional transportation network, supporting both local and through traffic, while undergoing continuous improvements to meet the evolving needs of the area. The continuous development and maintenance of the Stratton Bypass underscore its significance in the regional transportation network, supporting both local and through traffic, while undergoing improvements to meet the evolving needs of the area. Let's now take a tour of the A419 from M4 Junction 15 to Blunsdon, noting key landmarks. Let's now take a tour of the A419 from M4 Junction 15 to Blunsdon, noting key landmarks. The M4 Junction 15 being the start point of the A419 northbound towards Swindon and Cirencester. A major interchange with the M4 has been recently upgraded to reduce congestion. This is close to the Gateway North Business Park. This part is also known as the Badbury Interchange, opened in 1971, which connects to local roads including the Marlborough Road, which is the A4259. The A419 in itself is called Marlborough Road at its start until the Commonhead Junction. As we start our journey, to the left is the building of the Road Transport Agency, and as we head up on the left we pass through relatively new residential districts on either side of Orrington Avenue. This district is also known as Badbury. On the other side of the road are farm fields belonging to Liddington Village. We come to the Commonhead Junction, a key junction connecting the A419 to South East Swindon and the A4259 into the town centre. This is also the gateway to the new Eastern Villages development zone. This features a flyover constructed in 2007 to ease traffic congestion. As we pass through the several 100-metre flyover, we see another newer housing district to our left. This is Leiden, and the main road around it is White Edge Moor. The only notable feature on the right is Great Morley's Farm. The road continues in the same manner for the next mile or so, passing more residential areas like Dorking and Covingham and the Royal Mail Centre on the left. There is an exit road here. There are business parks following on as well as housing. There is a further slip road leading to Covingham and Coldview to the left before the next major junction. The right remains with agricultural fields until the White Hart Junction. This is a major interchange and roundabout connecting to the A420, the Oxford Road, and the eastern expansion of Swindon and close to G Park Swindon Logistics Hub and Honda's former car plant site. The White Hart is also the name of a nearby pub. This is also the point at which Ermine Street starts running alongside the A419. The road continues with Stratton St Margaret Parish on the left, and ahead is the former Honda plant which closed in July 2021 and is now owned by Panattoni. Incidentally, before the Honda plant opened in 1985, the site in Swindon was defunct, but previously was a World War II airfield and airplane factory belonging to Vickers. It was used to manufacture and test various aircraft models, including Spitfire fighter planes. Remnants of the runway still remain. The area is being improved under Swindon's growth infrastructure plans and is now home to various distribution and logistics operations. The road continues to pass the South Marston Industrial Park on the right and some residential areas. There is a junction at Highworth Road leading to the park and onward to the parish of Highworth. Southbound it leads back to Ermine Street. The next major junction is Turnpike. Before that is the Groundwell Industrial Estate on the left and some fields, meadows and woodland on the right. Not far away from there is the Kingsdown Crematorium, which opened in April 1966. Turnpike Junction is the access point for North Swindon and Blunsdon. It connects with the B4019 and the 4311, which goes into North Swindon. Previously, it was a major traffic bottleneck before the Blunsdon bypass was completed. The road continues on to Blunsdon at this point. We are now at the Blunsdon bypass, the northern end. One more notable feature here is the Swindon Greyhound Stadium, which also used to be the home of Swindon Speedway. While the stadium still hosts greyhound racing, plans for redevelopment, including housing and commercial space, are in the works, potentially leading to the demolition of the stadium. As previously mentioned, the bypass was completed around 2009 to alleviate congestion at Blunsdon traffic lights. This marks the end of the Stratton bypass section as it transitions into the raw A419 towards Cricklade and Cirencester and beyond. There you have it. By the way, please support my channel. Currently I'm on 911 subscribers. It'll be great to get to that 1,000 as soon as possible. If you travel along that stretch of road regularly, tell me what you think, especially about its condition. Does it need refurbishment? That'll be interesting to find out. What's it like driving? Is it congested? I'm sure the flyover has helped as well. And thank God they built that. Yeah. So tell me what you think. Write down in the comments, like or dislike the video. Remember, it's a democracy. Even if you don't like it, tell me. In the next edition, we'll be featuring Drake's Way. And by the way, just Drake's Way in Oxford Road. Yeah, Stratton bypass, just once again, is that one there. And Drake's Way, the next one to be featured is, where is it? At the end of Queen's Drive. Have I got it here? Well, it is somewhere here, I'm sure it is. But maybe I haven't labelled Drake's Way. So it's somewhere here. I think this is Drake's Way, if I'm not mistaken. There. So that's what we'll be featuring, Drake's Way and Oxford Road, in the not too distant future. Thanks for staying to the end, and I'll see you again in another video on John's Box. Bye for now.